This happens only if they like you. Otherwise, they throw shadows at you. Otherwise, you go around groveling for your Betsy Palmer smile, for a moment, for a sentiment. Otherwise, you have to follow the Brian method and keep a diary. Today I got 2 or 3 words with one woman, and I took and got a little bit of a smile. I count that as a victory. It's more than I had yesterday. Maybe the next day, maybe 2 words, and maybe a part of a smile. And I take that and make soap opera out of it. To the man who can't establish a rapport, to the man who can't work the so-called chemistry, to the man who does not know how to move the hot genital strivings in his favor. He walk a lonely road. He'll walk down those streets of broken dreams along with me on a cold winter night in Manhattan. He'll go to the honeymoon lanes in the Tango Palace with me in 1965. He'll pay $1 admission in 1955 and 65 cents a dance or just to talk to a woman. 3 minutes, 65 cents. Dance or talk, whichever. $10 tip in that time if you want to get a little bit sexy on the dance floor. You'll meet the automat, and you'll talk and romanticize. You'll go down to the Mervyn Griffin Theater in Manhattan when Betsy Palmer's there as a guest, and soak up those Betsy Palmer smiles to the audience. And then go to the automat, you'll get a cup of coffee, maybe a nice piece apple pie, maybe a Kaiser roll and butter. And you'll talk and rhapsodize about what happened, about what you saw. How do I do it? How do I come back? Let me admonish you, son. Be charming. What do you mean by that? What in the hell do you mean, be charming? What does that mean? I admonish you. Be charming. An admonishment is incredibly insulting. That's my point. It's a pithy saying. It reminds, it warns, it embarrasses to say or do something in hopes that if you say and do it, magically the admonishment will work like a magic spell. And the short, small man is always looking for magic. He's looking for a miracle. The bum is looking to cut corners. He's looking for the formula. He goes to the cool guy and says, cool, who has the personality and the virility and magnetism. It's like, cool, how do you do it? What do you say and do? Why does all the women's come to you but they don't come to me? Why is this? What's going on? Why do you get all the great responses and I get nothing? I get shadows. You get reality, I get shadows, if I'm lucky enough, and I'm happy to take those shadows so I can rhapsodize and make a fantasy out of it and make soap opera and works up a good masturbation fantasy over it. Now I'm the one who'll tell the truth on this. I'm the one who'll raise the issues that need to be raised. But you just say, thanks Almighty for my social system, which provides for me so many escapes, so many ways to live vicarious pretense. So many ways to have hope vicarious pretense. So much opportunity to hear all the bullshit from the jock, the locker room stories, and unfortunately look forward to those locker room stories, those phony stories from the jock, and beg the jock, set me up, set me up. What I really mean is I need the jock not only to set me up, but I need the jock to stay with me as a buffer. I won't survive past 2 or 3 minutes. How does it feel to not be confirmed by any woman? How the hell does that feel? Talk to the man who knows. Talk to the man who's walked that walk. Who'll tell you the truth. Who'll tell you the whole hard truth on it. Not easy. That's why we fall victim to the Talisman. That's where a model walks around with the latest fashion. Maybe it's a badass Garrison belt. If I wear my Garrison, my tough guy, cool guy belt, all the women be coming to me. But if I put on my fat back and stroll down the avenue, the women will come to me. If I say this, if I do this, if I get with the great Charles Atlas and turn my puny, miserable body and put it in his hands and try in 3 months to become a He-Man, an ass-kicker who has dynamite presence, dynamite magnetism, and all the women's come are attracted to the magnetism, the powerful magnetism of this He-Man. Atlas promised me in 3 months he's going to do it. He'll transform me. But if I go to the Church of Transmutations, that takes the social pariahs and turn them into magnificent, glorious, glamorous, bullshit studs that have the beautiful ass smile, pretty ass smile, and all that other bullshit that goes along with that. Set up your gods, set up your hero figures, go to your gods, go to your gurus. They have the answers. Go to your heroes, go to your icons, they have the answers. Go to yourself, man. That's the only place you're going to find the truth. If you ask yourself the tough, hard questions, the right questions to ask, and you make sure you don't hide behind plausible denials, rationalizations, and you be in control of the escapes your society provides so generously to you, that makes you feel for an hour and a half or whatever you spend in a movie, hey, man, that's for me. I can do that too. No, you can't. It's a commercial. That's how it's a vicious commercial. And the little guy, Marco, walks around, and the model will say to Marco's only about 5'1", 5'2", and they say, Marco! And the models are 6'2", 6'3", 6 foot, 7, and bigger. They're pretty boys. They're jock. And they say to Marco, little man, you can dress like us, you can talk like us, you can imitate us, but you can't be us, Marco. You can't be us. Stefan Molyneux, a conservative clown philosopher. 2080, Parati Curry talk about. 20% of your pretty boy, your stud, your jock is getting 80% of the action. The rest of us are fighting like the devil for the dregs. We're down in the bottom of the barrel. But the jock won't leave us in peace because the jock chases us down there too. The jock wants action. And he'll reach into ours for action. That is the plainer, uglier women, not physically not so attractive. That's supposed to be available to the 80% of us short little guys. And the jock will reach down and take that too. And then the little guys are in competition with each other. We're not a homogenous, we're heterogeneous. Some little guys are more courageous than others. Some little guys have more money. Some little guys have more Showmanship. More bullshit in them to put out and sell. What am I saying here in this diatribe? It's all sales, friend. Nothing's real and nothing to get hung about. Strawberry Fields Forever and all that bullshit. And all my songs. Now, I'm a bullshit singer. I'm a highly amateur singing aspirant. But it's all bullshit. The lyrics are all feel good, idealizing romance, idealizing sentiments, and written so pretty and so lyrically compelling that they invade what should be hard-based, hard-boned reality thinking. There's a place for romance, and it's a powerful, powerful opiate. More powerful than the hot genital strivings and Freud's libido. More powerful, in my opinion. But you got to get control over it. It'll kill you, man. You go off in reveries and fantasies, in daydreams. Wake up, man. Wake up.